The Vietnam War was not only a political and ideological conflict, it was also a turning point in modern military technology. Fought in dense jungles, open rice fields, and mountainous terrain, the war forced armies to rely on weapons that were reliable, portable, and adaptable to harsh environments. In this video, we examine the most important weapons used during the Vietnam War. From rifles and machine guns to launchers and heavy support weapons, each of these systems played a critical role in shaping how the war was fought. This is a factual, equipment-focused overview based on historical military records and battlefield usage. 1 M16 rifle. The M16 rifle became the primary service rifle of the United States military during the Vietnam War. Designed to be lightweight and easy to carry, the M16 fired a smaller, high-velocity cartridge that allowed soldiers to carry more ammunition compared to older rifles. Early versions of the M16 faced serious reliability issues. Problems related to improper ammunition, lack of cleaning kits, and poor maintenance training caused malfunctions in combat situations. Despite these early failures, design improvements and better logistical support eventually transformed the M16 into an effective infantry weapon. Its controllable recoil and high rate of fire made it well suited for jungle combat, ambushes, and patrol missions. By the end of the war, the M16 had become the foundation of modern U.S. infantry weapon systems. The AK-47 was a standard rifle used by North Vietnamese forces and the Viet Cong. Unlike the M16, the AK-47 was designed with simplicity and durability as its highest priorities. It could function reliably in mud, rain, dust, and extreme humidity, conditions that were common in Vietnam's jungles. The weapon required minimal maintenance and could continue operating even when poorly cleaned. Its heavier ammunition provided strong stopping power, and its rugged design made it ideal for guerrilla warfare. The widespread use of the AK-47 during the Vietnam War helped establish its reputation as one of the most reliable assault rifles ever produced. 3 M60 machine gun. The M60 machine gun served as the primary general-purpose machine gun for U.S. forces in Vietnam. It was used to provide sustained automatic fire during infantry engagements, defensive positions, and patrol operations. The M60 could be carried by infantry units or mounted on vehicles and helicopters. Its high rate of fire allowed U.S. forces to suppress enemy movements and control key areas during firefights. However, the weapon was heavy and required careful coordination between crew members to operate effectively. Despite its limitations, the M60 played a crucial role in many large-scale and small unit engagements throughout the war. 4-M79 grenade launcher. The M79 grenade launcher was a single-shot, shoulder-fired weapon designed to fire explosive grenades at medium range. It gave infantry units the ability to engage enemy forces hiding behind cover, inside bunkers, or beyond rifle range. The weapon was lightweight and easy to operate, making it popular among U.S. troops. Its versatility allowed it to fire different types of ammunition, including high-explosive, smoke, and illumination rounds. In jungle warfare, where visibility was limited, the M79 provided valuable indirect fire support. It became one of the most recognizable support weapons used by American infantry during the Vietnam War. 5. M72. Law. The M72, light anti-tank weapon, commonly known as the Law, was a disposable rocket launcher designed for infantry use. Although originally intended to defeat light armored vehicles, It was frequently used against bunkers and fortified positions. The weapon was compact, lightweight, and easy to carry during long patrols. Once fired, the launcher was discarded, allowing soldiers to move quickly without carrying extra equipment. In Vietnam's guerrilla-style combat environment, the M72 Law gave infantry units a powerful tool for sudden engagements. Its simplicity and effectiveness made it a valuable part of U.S. infantry arsenals. 6. M2 Browning Machine Gun. The M2 Browning heavy machine gun was one of the most powerful weapons used during the Vietnam War. Firing a .50 caliber round, it was capable of engaging enemy infantry, vehicles, and low-flying aircraft. The M2 was commonly mounted on vehicles, defensive positions, river patrol boats, and helicopters. Its long range and devastating firepower made it ideal for base defense and area control. Despite its age, it was originally designed during World War I. The M2 proved once again its reliability and effectiveness. Its continued use today highlights the success of its original design. 7. Mortars. Mortars played a vital role in Vietnam War combat operations for both sides. They allowed forces to deliver explosive fire onto enemy positions without direct line of sight. Mortars were especially effective in jungle terrain, where visibility was limited and terrain was difficult. U.S. forces used mortars to support infantry patrols, defend bases, and disrupt enemy movements. North Vietnamese and Viet Cong forces also relied heavily on mortars for surprise attacks and harassment fire. Their flexibility and portability made mortars one of the most important indirect fire weapons of the conflict. The weapons used in the Vietnam War reflect the demands of a complex and unconventional battlefield. Each system, whether a rifle, machine gun, or support weapon, was shaped by the environment in which it was used. These weapons influenced modern military doctrine and continue to shape how armed forces equip and train their soldiers today. Understanding these tools provides valuable insight into how the Vietnam War was fought and why it remains a defining conflict in military history